As the veil of twilight descended upon the sultry streets of New Orleans, a hidden figure lurked in the shadows, his malevolent presence felt by all who crossed his path. This was the Axeman, an enigmatic and sadistic killer whose reign of terror would forever stain the city's history. It was the early 20th century, a time when New Orleans buzzed with vibrant jazz music and lively celebrations. But beneath the surface of this seemingly jubilant atmosphere, a sinister force was at work. The Axeman preyed upon unsuspecting victims under the cover of darkness, striking fear into the hearts of all who called this city home. The first chilling encounter occurred in May of 1918. An Italian grocer, Joseph Maggio, and his wife Catherine were savagely attacked in their sleep. The couple was found lifeless, their bodies mangled by the merciless blows of the Axeman's weapon of choice, an axe. But the horror had only just begun. The Axeman's reign of terror continued unabated, his insatiable thirst for blood growing with each passing night. The city was gripped by fear as news of the brutal slayings spread like wildfire. Panic consumed the residents, who frantically secured their homes and peered through their windows, dreading the sound of approaching footsteps. What made the Axeman all the more chilling was his peculiar signature. In a series of cryptic letters published in local newspapers, the killer taunted the authorities and the public alike. He proclaimed his fondness for jazz music, threatening to spare those households where the melodious tunes of the saxophone, piano, or guitar filled the night air. But woe betide those who failed to comply with his demand. The entire city held its breath on the designated night of reckoning, when the Axeman had promised to strike again. Fear permeated the streets, as the populace took to desperate measures to protect themselves. Homes reverberated with the melodies of jazz, a desperate plea for mercy from an unseen terror. Yet, despite the collective vigilance, the Axeman managed to elude capture. His murderous spree stretched on for over a year, leaving a trail of blood-soaked nightmares in his wake. And then, as abruptly as he had appeared, the Axeman vanished into the shadows, his true identity forever concealed. To this day, the enigma surrounding the Axeman of New Orleans remains unsolved. Speculations abound, with theories ranging from a deranged serial killer to a supernatural entity roaming the cobblestone streets. But the truth remains elusive, lost in the annals of history, forever shrouded in darkness. New Orleans, forever scarred by the legacy of the Axeman, has never forgotten the terror that gripped its soul. Tales of the killer's eerie presence continue to echo through the corridors of time, reminding us of the fragile line that separates the realms of the living and the dead. So should you find yourself wandering the dimly lit streets of the Big Easy, tread carefully, for the ghostly whispers of the Axeman may still linger in the night. And remember, the haunting melody of jazz that once offered protection can just as easily be the harbinger of your doom. A chilling reminder of a time when a city danced on the precipice of madness,